Hello and welcome everybody to race number 9 of the 1998 NASCAR Winston Cup season, coming to you from the Talladega Superspeedway. But before we jump into that, I have some news. This is what my breakfast table looked earlier this morning when I looked at the newspaper. It's official now. Ernie Irvan will miss at least 3 months of Winston Cup competition, at least until July. So the earliest time we can expect him back is around Daytona, New Hampshire time, which is in 7-8 races time, if I'm not mistaken. And in the meanwhile, Craftsman Truck Series points leader Jack Sprague will be taking over the helm of the number 36 Pontiac for him. Obviously that team is using Hendrick engines, and so giving a driver for Hendrick Motorsports the opportunity to race in Winston Cup and get some experience there to hopefully move up the ranks someday. It's definitely important. Definitely a great step to do from these guys. Darrell Waltrip is struggling. Earlier this week, his sponsor Heshinger and Speedblock have announced they will not come back to the car at Talladega when Ron Hornaday is driving the car, who is obviously a Truck Series regular as well. Hornaday will bring on a little bit of funding from his boss man's car dealerships, Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. What the sponsor situation for the 17 car will look like next week at California, and if they would make the trip to California is all but certain. It's been said that Darrell Waltrip is working in the background to get things in order again, as he's apologized to Ernie Irvan and the guys at MB2 Motorsports. He's talking to the officials obviously about the situation. He's, as far as we're concerned, fired his spotter, and he's trying to work on actively getting things right again. Now, Mark Martin is your points leader, as we're going to have a quick look at the championship standings here. From Jeff Gordon, 140 points out. He only can drop to second here today, as Dale Jarrett in third is more than a race's worth points back. Terry Labonte is almost 2 back, and Earnhardt as well. That's your top 5 in points. We're chilling in 12th, looking for a third top 10 on the year. Maybe in a second win, who knows? Maybe in a second pole. Talladega, the fastest, biggest, and baddest racetrack, is up. Fitting name, the Die Hard 500 is up next. Into Tri-Oval to complete our first lap we go, and this gives me a chance to talk a little bit about, as soon as we know the time, about another story that unfolds here today at Talladega in race 9 of the Winston Cup Series. 50 flat is our time, 17th quick on that initial first lap. Little trouble here getting down to the inside of the turn here, properly down to the line. Jeffrey Bodine, who sold his team, the number 7 car that I'm driving now, and was let go by new owner Jim Matei in favor of me, obviously, is back in the Winston Cup Series. He will attempt this race in the number 19 car, as he and Mark Smith partnered to rebirth. TriStar Motorsports was shut down midway through 1997. They brought out some of their old Thunderbirds, put Roush engines in it, so these things will be fast, and they're attempting the rest of the Winston Cup schedule, at least as many races as they can make it to with these old cars, and looking to a full opportunity for 1999 for completing the full schedule and going for a championship as we complete that lap. 27th.
Drivers, start your engines!
It's a beautiful sunny day in Alabama now compared to qualifying. Jeremy Mayfield and Dale Earnhardt are on the front row. Earnhardt still looking for a race win. I mentioned this a couple of races ago. It's also a storyline that Earnhardt is winless since April of 1996, and we're now in May of 1998. So it's been a long time since the number 3 car has visited victory lane. Bobby Hamilton, Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Spencer, Ken Schrader, Dale Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, Bill Elliott also looking for a win since 1994, and Ricky Craven looking for his first career win. Rounding out the top 10 points leader Mark Martin starting off 18th. And as I look through the starting grid, Ron Hornaday has failed to qualify, so the situation's just gone from bad to worse for Darrell Waltrip's team. Jeff Bodine's rolling off 39th today, so solid effort. He's in the field. And looking worse, Jack Sprague starting in the 36 car. He is rolling off 12th today. Obviously got Hendrick horsepower under his hood for that team, so he's got to be fast in the races he has, and trying to impress, trying to go for wins. As we're coming around Mayfield and Earnhardt lead them to the green flag, which will be out now. A little too early there for my command. And we're off. We're racing the Die Hard 500 already. Good start there. Going down the inside, Joe Nemechek, who might have been a bit asleep there on the initial start. Drops back 2 positions, gets past on the outside by the 99 of Jeff Burton. We're hanging behind 30 car of Dick Trickle. Almost want to say that Dick Trickle is just a car up ahead, the 90 car up there, and the 30 car, that's Derek Cope. Cope obviously knows how to win on super speedways. He's a 990 Daytona 500 winner. Also got a win at Dover later in that season, so he's looking for win number 3 for a long time now. Good start here. Getting a good run. Having to lift off the throttle a little bit. Gearing is very good. We luckily could use the same transmission we had in our Daytona car, which was fast and could have maybe gone for the win. It wasn't for me and Ricky Craven Ricky Rudd getting together. Lap 1 completed there. You can see Bobby Hamilton goes for the lead on Mayfield. We're currently scoring 22nd. The 3 right there, Kyle Petty and Kenny Irvin, fellow rookie contender. I'm going to update you on the Rookie of the Year battle as we go on in this season. Kind of forgot about it, and now that I've transformed this into a career mode. Going to have an eye on that. Mark Martin's there now, the points leader. You can see Jack Sprack in his first outing in the 36 car. First Wins Cup race for him since spring of 1997, where he drove in place of Ricky Craven, who were just passing in the 25 car. It was known then for Hendrick Motorsports.
Good job, buddy. Now when you get a chance. In and out. Clear high. Inside.
I just put someone in the wall there.
Still there.
And Kenny Wallace there on my inside. I just heard that. They're 4 wide ahead. Sprague, Schrader,
Still there.
Jarrett, and Labonte there.
Clear low. Inside.
Trying to go through the middle of
Outside.
Robert Presley. Passed me down there.
Still there. You're clear. Outside.
Lock Kyle Petty. On the inside there now, passing the 18 car. Trying to move forward here. We're solidly in that lead group here right now. Jeff Gordon's taking the lead there.
Still out there.
See up ahead.
High.
So you got a little bit more of a draft from the 77. We cut to the inside, trying to get him past him. Little slingshot.
Still there.
Also trying to follow through Dale Jarrett on the inside of these guys there. You can see Schrader and Skinner up there. Mike Skinner in the 31. Dropping back. Cars tight on exit there. Almost ran into the 33.
In and out.
Bob Labonte's now on my inside.
Too wide outside. Outside.
I think the car's not handling as good as it could,
Still there.
but it's got speed in it. That's what matters. Got the outside line kind of falling apart there as I'm trying to make something happen. As I'm having trouble turning the car in. If I'm too close to the inside and trying to get it turned, contact with Schrader there. Thought for a second Schrader spun up into the infield, but there he is.
Still there.
I feel like the car is more comfortable around the outside, but even there it's a little bit... It's not as good on a turn-in as it could be.
Still there.
Definitely have to work on that on their pit stops. So we're not getting past here on the outside. No drafting help whatsoever. Have to try to slot in behind someone here.
You're clear. Inside.
We're just hung out to dry here. We're
Go inside.
not moving anywhere. There's a slow car up ahead. Who is that? Looks like a Lake Speed, maybe. I think that's a red car.
Inside.
A little too red. That's Michael Waltrip.
Inside.
Slow. Everyone gets by him.
Go inside.
Don't know what's happened to him. Maybe
Inside.
tire problem. Maybe
Down, right?
spark wire loose or something.
Still inside.
We're also coming close to pit stops. Maybe this lap or next lap we'll see pit stops. So maybe it's not that bad that we're on the outside line right now. thinking about we're only going to take these tires and we're going to go down the air pressure a little bit there.
Still inside. Clear low.
Clear of the inside there.
Tires. We're going to adjust your air pressure a little bit.
And we'll see, yep, they're going to the outside. They're moving around. Pit stops happening. Hopefully they're in wreck. I'm going to stay out for this lap. Some of these guys pit from the middle of the racetrack. We're just... Look at the momentum we had by not lifting there. This could give us an advantage. Maybe. Hopefully. Currently scored in P6.
Go get them. You're doing exactly what you need to do. Your road speed 55. 3,500 seconds.
Get the car down to 55 miles an hour. Making our way down pit lane. There's our crew. Parking it, don't want to lock up the wheels. 2 right side tires go on. Little air pressure adjustments to aid the handling. If not, we're going to do a little playing around with the wedge. 2 cans of fuel are in and we're off.
Your road speed 55. 3,500 seconds. Hit my man, put it on his ass.
The pit stops definitely helped us. We're in second. And that is John Andretti, who is the race leader. So we are, at least right now, in a group of 5 with points leader Martin, and second in points Jeff Gordon and Dick Trickle. Going for what is, right now at least, top spots here. I think we're all guys who took 2 tires on that pit stop, as we're now trying to go for the lead on John Andretti. Using the momentum, little slingshot move there to his inside. They're still side by side, but he seems to be a little bit further back than I am. Just got confirmation that the leader is behind me. And we will get 5 bonus points for leading a lap at Talladega. We're in first. The car's now turning in on the inside line now. So yeah, could be in for a win. Just keep it clean and not wreck. Got Jeff Gordon behind me in tow. And now John Andretti goes back out to lead. That Pontiac's fast. That Pontiac's really fast there. I think he must have got the shove from Mark Martin, probably. Or an illegal engine. I mean, Richard Petty won with an illegal engine. Maybe now Jeff Gordon can go to my inside. I think he can. Yeah, there's a... Maybe the car's just not as fast on the top end as these guys are. Seems like maybe a little bit. And I don't got no drafting help. So we're back down to the Shadow Realms. Bobby Hamilton now back in that group here as well, who was leading the race early on. I'm trying to block Mark Martin, didn't work. He's going to my inside now, but hey, a top 5 finish. Still be great, right? I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. As Jeff Gordon now going for the lead. Daytona 500 champion, so he knows how to win on the play tracks. Hasn't won any other track right now. Daytona 500 is his only win so far this season. There's Mark Martin going down the extra mile. He knows he can win the championship, and he wants a championship, and he wants to maximize his points. Little bump there on the 43. Maybe we can get behind Mark Martin, fellow Ford teammate, and then try to make something happen with that. We'll see. Jeff Gordon right now, your race leader, with, well, halfway now. Coming close to halfway. Well, Michael Waltrip slows him down. Thank you very much, guys. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Took him a lap to get back to me, but now I can block Bobby Hamilton. Once again, disabled the mirror overlay so I can see a little clearer here. I'm just gonna stay on the inside, park it down there, park the bus. Oh, we're moving up the racetrack a little bit. Tightness settling back into the race car. Block Jeff Gordon now. We're going down there to block him. I'm doing that. Bobby Hamilton, can he get the run? I don't think he can. We still got a couple laps to go on fuel. Yeah, I think I'll gotta get one can of fuel and then just roll with it. Maybe take only left side tires, or maybe no tires. I don't know. Let's see. Cross that river, cross that bridge when we get there. Mark Martin now to second. I'm only commentating what I see in my rearview mirror happening here. I'm doing mirror driving now. I'm blocking him, but now I can see. Ooh, car side. I was hoping that Martin wouldn't stick his nose in here. Bobby Hamilton on his own. Mounted a charge on me. He's getting a run. Bobby Hamilton back to the lead. I mean, the 4 car, that's a fast super speedway car. Sterling Marlin won 2 Daytona 500s with that, and a Talladega in '96, I think it was. Well, the team knows how to win on the play tracks. They're good at doing that. Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon down to pit lane. We're going to stay out a little longer. That one more lap, trying to draft with what is probably the fastest car on track. With just a 4 car, I'm guessing at least. He's, you know, he was dominating early on in the race. Oh yeah, come on, get slowed down. Oh shit! Come on, get me reverse. Ah, that was bad. Cost me a little. Oh, that was bad. Locked tires up there. Little too hot coming down the pit lane. Left side's 1.5 cans of gas go in, and then we go out. Oh, come on, guys. Thanks. Okay, we've got enough fuel in the tank.
Watch your speed. 3,500 seconds.
Let's just go. I think we lost the lead there. Yeah, they were a little quicker than me. On exit there, don't want to get run over by Earnhardt. I don't want to run over Earnhardt, rather. Yeah, I think I was a little pit road mishap there, but hey, happens. I think top 10 still in the cars, so we got Jeff Gordon. Yeah, well, obviously we lost time because I had to grab reverse and all that shit. Alrighty, yeah, we definitely lost spots. Definitely there. Now here we are, work together with Jimmy Spencer. Beautiful here, coming up on 5 laps to go. To the inside of Kenny Wallace, still using the run I got there from the push. Thank you, Jimmy Spencer. Definitely. We're in the top 10 again. Just moving on through here, moving on through. Cleared him here. Now I'm trying to block Spencer and work with him again. Oh, there's a spin and a caution is out. Caution. I think we might get a late race restart here. Gonna come to the caution flag with 4 laps to go. I don't know. If we can get a restart here, and I think we might be able to get a restart, and if we get that restart, there's a chance we can go for the win still. So not as lost. We're coming to the line. If not, we're gonna finish 8th. At least that's where we cross the line right now. Now we'll see if there is a caution, or if there's a caution, if there's a restart, and have a look at what happened for that caution. And that is the incident. Kevin LePage having, it seems like, some sort of mechanical failure, gets run into by Wally Dallenbach and spins on his own. Definitely the right call there from NASCAR to call the caution. You have some of these guys having to take evasive action. Brett Bodine drifting across there. But LePage, now he's on the pit lane. Out of his race with a wreck here, and obviously mechanical failure. And now the race will end under caution, as I kind of feared. But here we are. Jeff Gordon will take his Second win on the year, second on the Super Speedway as he won the Daytona 500, and now here at Talladega. So second restrictor plate race of 1998, also won by Jeff Gordon. Will take his second win of the season. Trying to cut into Mark Martin's points lead. Rusty Wallace second, Bobby Hamilton third, Mark Martin fourth, John Andretti fifth. Dick Trickle gets the top 10, as does Kyle Petty. We're finishing in 8th. So great run by these two. Also Ronald Presley with the 10th place there in the 77 car. Great run for him. Jimmy Spencer places 9th. Other notables trying to gain some momentum. Steve Grissom, they're out with a camshaft issue, it seems like. Okay. Greg Sachs, who often talked about, might be out of a ride. Here he has another solid top 20 run, so he might keep that ride for a little longer, proving why he was picked to drive this car. And here you can see where the rest of your favorite drivers finished. Dale Earnhardt, 18th, once again winless. And I'm going to look here at Steve Grissom drops down the order. I'm going to look at here Kevin Page. Obviously his suspension failed. That was the reason why he caused the last caution, which ended the race. And here we have it, the race standings as we just went through there. And look down at the point standings. We move into the top 10 with that 8th place finish. Third top 10 on the year. Mark Martin leads, lost 20 points to Jeff Gordon, but he's still there. Dale Jarrett. So you can see it's clearly going to be, as it was in real life, hopefully a titanic championship battle between these two guys. Martin, Gordon, Jarrett is third. John Andretti, Dale Earnhardt keeps the 5th spot in points from Terry Labonte, Jerry Mayfield, Joe Nemechek, Ward Burton, and myself, the rookie. And with that, I'm also the rookie points leader. We're in 10th in points. And next time out will be at the California Speedway. Obviously, we'll keep an eye out for what will happen to Darrell Waltrip's team. And obviously they lost their sponsor. They failed to qualify this week. Darrell is at least entered in this race. So we will see what happens with him. Yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, it was a bit of an anticlimactic ending, I'd say. But hopefully California Speedway, another one of my strongest tracks. If not, probably it is my strongest. No, I wouldn't say it's my strongest track, but it's up there. So hopefully California presents the opportunity for another top 10, maybe getting in reach of a win and keeping the momentum going. We built the last couple of episodes, obviously had some shenanigans going, especially Martinsville, but hey, that's racing and that's the way I like it. That's the season's going, it's fun. The results not where they were with the Steve Park season, obviously, because higher difficulty and all, and the AI is generally faster than they were in the Steve Park season, but I'm having fun, you can trust me. Race 10 will be up next. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like and subscribe. See you next time out in SoCal. Have a good one. Goodbye.